Oh, and I haven't even shared my window with you boys.
And
Well,
you know how we could do it. You know how we could do it to include everybody. It's the top 100 movies, but
uh-huh.
we go to Simone, BK, Sadu, Addie,
And get
Austin,
everyone to give their
uh,
opinions.
with their top 10.
And then
And then it's like once we and then like we get Trainers
what
Tavern,
if there's
we get
overlap? What do we do then, Nick?
so yeah, like let's say we're like 15 movies short, then then we open it back up to like another like everyone give or
Damn,
like
should
we
have gave
just do
me.
it. You know what I mean? We'll just be like, "Oh, what are 15 movies that we want to add because it's our show." You know what I mean? Like we could easily do that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we order it. You know what I mean? Like we have the 100 films and then we put them in order. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And there's discussion and it's you know what I mean? That way like it's just
Remind me of that when we're not streaming, and we should write that idea down or something. And
yeah, yeah. Oh, were we live? Did I just say it? Everyone.
yeah. We're live. Oh yeah, we've been live. Jerry already
Yeah,
commented.
yeah. So yeah.
Um,
So we clip that. They can all.
yeah. All right. Well, over the show episode 91, right? Is that right? 91. We just said that too. That was how that conversation started.
Get your fucking game faces on!
Bro.
Hell yeah.
Tubi,
We've been live for a minute.
Nick D, live from New York City, Jarvis Jerry.
Beep boo, bop boo.
We have a spectacular episode for y'all tonight. Oh my goodness. You guys don't even know what we got planned.
Is in the chat.
Fats is here, which is great. Fats has something to do with today's episode.
Welcome.
So before we get into Fats' quick little segment, I told McMasher.
Simone, did you watch Turtles yet? I see the chat. Bear with me. Or over the show.
These guys just
Okay.
typing and looking at their phones.
So the first thing we have is that since last week we were here, we've released a new video on the channel, on our channel here at the OverTheShow. Almost said Elegant.
My
I
channel.
almost said Elegant. Did not do
Just advertising for free over here.
did not do nearly as good as Jerry's empty movie theater clip, but 34 views, not bad. I mean, it is a 3 hour and 41-minute video. We went Oppenheimer on it. I think we surpassed that. But
Oh yeah.
it
Oh, yeah.
is Hag's birthday party. It's the full edit with all the different bands playing. The video is flagged, so I'm not even going to play it, even though it is our own video. There are some great moments, and I made one short that has one of the moments. Also, because Jerry, your video was so successful that I was like, oh, I wonder, like, what's going on here? I wonder if we can get more success with the short connecting the short to the long view. But this is just a taste of what it is. Oh, I don't think the audio is playing for the people. Is that playing for you guys?
Oh yeah, I hear it.
I hear
I
it.
hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. The people don't hear it, but that's fine. That's for the best, actually. Yeah, I did little explosions.
Love it. A couple of crossfades.
Yeah, this is actually BK filming. Interesting. So that's that. If you like metal music, there's a cover band in there. There's metal music. There's a few different styles of music.
When the cover band was going, they played I don't know, they played some songs I was listening to. Crazy Train. They played Crazy Train. I was watching when they were playing Crazy Train.
Sick. Great song.
Oh, BK says he's driving right now. He won't be able to comment. But BK, if you are listening, how are you able to text me that? Interesting.
Like you can't hear us at all, Sadu, or you couldn't hear that video?
I can't. I don't think you could hear the video.
Angel's in the chat.
I was looking over here.
Welcome, Angel.
Welcome, Angel. But I didn't understand. No, I didn't not understand. There was no bars moving, Jerry. I'd have to go into. I would have to go back into loop back and turn Safari on. It doesn't matter. They don't need to hear.
Yeah, I was just making sure it wasn't us.
Yeah.
And our
But that you know what? That's a good point though, because I do.
Yeah.
The next video. So dude, you know what? That was great that we did that, because that lets me know that we can turn this on now. We'll turn it down a little bit, and we can now show our next video. Fats, I hope you're still here. And here we go, boys.
This is it. Been waiting for it.
You ready?
Big screen. Leaning forward.
Little project me and Fats made today.
Chizza.
Oh wow. The turnaround.
Get your fucking game faces on!
Yeah.
Ready. Okay, I know where that one is. You guys get a root beer to go with it? I hope
No, we did end up. I didn't even. Real quick, there's more to this story. I got a weird echo on my end. I hope the chat doesn't. Let me know, Sadu, if you hear a weird echo. You can't hear anything? Well, we'll start back.
He said that a minute ago. I think I think he was talking about the Hag's birthday.
Oh, okay, good. Real quick, no, Jerry, we didn't get a drink. I didn't record some stuff. So real quick, it took like I need to add titles. You know what? I'll tell you afterwards. Let's just play it and then I'll fill you in on afterwards. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, could I get the Chizza, please? Sorry? Could I get the Chizza, please? The Chizza? Yeah. Want the combo or just the Chizza? Just the thing, please. Anything else you said? I'm sorry? Anything else you said? No, that'll be good. All right, second one, please. Thank you. The Chizza combo.
So you excited for this?
No. No, I'm not.
How excited was he?
Damn, dude, look how much. Is this a whole ass pizza? It was $11. I don't know. I saw this piece of chicken with some sauce on it and some cheese on it. But then I just saw the woman bring out a whole box to someone. So we'll find out. Yeah. Here. We're good. Thank you.
Did that help, Addy? I saw Addy commented that the thing was.
We're gonna try.
We'll watch it again.
Okay, yeah.
Just got cheese
With
and sauce and
commentary.
pepperoni on this thing. On a piece of chicken, just a chicken breast, I guess. I don't know. There it goes.
So it's just like chicken parm. It's chicken parm with.
He looks scared.
Yeah, I mean KFC. Got to be a little scared.
It's probably soggy.
Yeah. It's about what you think it would be. It's really good. Go try it. It's really good. Should have gotten more of these. It's not good at all. I think it's just ketchup.
So the sauce is horrible.
Awful.
Yeah. I mean, chicken's a chicken. Pepperoni's whatever, but the sauce is really bad. It's not really doable. I don't recommend it. But you should try it. I think I have heartburn already. All right, one more bite and I'm done.
You're not gonna finish it, huh?
Well, do I need to even take another bite? Yeah, do I need to take another bite?
No, I mean I don't give a shit. But that's all you're gonna do with it?
I mean, no, I can keep going. No, as rain was, yeah. One bite was plenty. One bite's plenty. That's my third. It's really just the sauce that ruins it. I don't know. Nothing else is that bad. Just the sauce is terrible. I don't know what else to say. It's hot. They made a fresh one. At least it wasn't sitting there all day. But you've seen it. The Chizza. Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's not even Kentucky Fried Chicken. Just, what's the K for? Stand for? It's like something different. They stopped calling it Kentucky years ago.
I don't know. What did they change it to?
It was gross.
I think they just changed it to KFC. I think yeah.
No, they changed the history.
I need to put a title in right here that says final thoughts, because this was like quite a few minutes after he'd already eaten it. And he was just starting to talk to me about it. And I was like, whoa, hold up. Let me get this, because you're going into a funny rant here. And let's record this, Because you should have said this stuff earlier when we were recording. So I busted the phone back out again.
You needed to let it process.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a title real quick. Yeah, exactly, Nick D. He needed the food to settle,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a title that said "Final Thoughts," and then maybe like change the song to another Jerry beat, beat by Jerry in the whole video. And Addy, I know I don't know what's going on. I'm doing the best I can. If you can hear any audio, you're welcome.
Wasn't as gross as it could have been, but it was really bad. It reminded me of like elementary school cafeteria food before there were like regulations. It just like whatever they just found and slopped together, dumped it on some chicken. Other than that, I'm not mad about it. Wouldn't get it again. Wish I didn't take 3 bites. Wish I took 2 or less, or 1 or 0, but I had to try it. And that's it.
All right, let's run that back one more time, and I'll give some insight to what went on. So first off, we drove out and did some hella grip work today, and when we were driving back, we stopped here to get it. So I pulled over, and then I was like, Fats, I want you to go through the drive-through. So then we switched, we switched up seats just so we could go through the drive-through. While switching up seats, I get this shot. I kept this rolling only because this lady started walking through. I thought that was funny. I don't know why. I just keep it rolling until she walks out.
Was she on the way to get a Chizza?
Yeah.
Now, Fats asked me if we were going to get more than one. I didn't even want to try this at all. And later, Fats...
Yeah.
But I cut out Fats asking me to try it, and I said no. I did not. The odor of it alone was strong.
Yeah, could I get the Chizza, please?
Sorry?
Could I get the Chizza, please?
The Chizza?
Yeah.
Want the combo or just the Chizza?
Now, Jerry, remember, in our text chain, I explained to you, what does the combo come with?
Just the thing, please.
Hey, did I do that?
I'm sorry?
Drink and fries?
It comes with fries. It comes with fries, folks.
Oh, okay.
No, that'll be good.
I don't know, man.
Thank you. Chizza combo.
So you excited for this?
Now, I had to blur this dude's face because, A, he was super, just death staring the camera, and he actually called us out. I didn't show it in the video, but he asked if I was recording. And I said,
Wow.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I am. I'm recording him. It's not getting you, man. So then out of respect, I had to blur his face. That's actually a photo of Fats's pizza right there.
No, I'm not.
Now, this is at a really low... This is a really low rendering and stuff. I'm sure once it's, higher quality, because I just uploaded this a few minutes ago, you'll be able to make out that actually is the pizza. That's the pizza on the table when we get to the warehouse. Now, I wish there was a way to show that, that KFC location to where we went was very short distance. So what you're seeing, right? And what we also don't show in the video. So that's really important, what he said right there. Can you just go park over there for a minute? It will take a few minutes. That's what he says. I'm going to need to put a subtitle in right there. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, another quick little thing I noticed, boys, is when I originally showed the receipt, you could see Fats's credit card information. So then I reshot the footage, which is why I do this sharp little cut here, folks. Little editing trick for people, Nick D, we were watching a video the other night. We were watching a video the other night at Nick D's, and somebody had shown their computer screen, and they showed all their tabs and stuff and creepy stuff they were looking at, right? So stupid. You got to think about that, Jerry. So I cut it, and I folded it so you couldn't see.
I don't know. I saw this piece of chicken with some sauce on it, and some cheese on it. But then I just saw the woman bring out a whole box.
Because they don't have to edit it.
We'll find out.
As much later.
How long do you think you guys waited? How long?
So we waited. We waited so long. The dude, a young man, a different guy that wasn't the same gentleman, came out and was like, "Hey, it's gonna be another 10 minutes. You guys want a drink?" We were so I went back.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a Pepsi, a free Pepsi Cola. So there's a little insight too.
Yeah.
Just one Pepsi?
Just one Pepsi.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's really true, Jerry.
And it also and I should have been throw some ice cream, give me a float.
I mean, this is like I said, the render of this version of the video is really low quality, but man, Let's just look at that thing. Should I pull up the website and show you what it's supposed to look like?
No. But you can. The pepperonis look really thin. And I don't know. That cheese looks weird
I mean,
too.
I feel like it's such a lazy, like,
Yeah, that's like a flat piece of chicken. Flatter piece of chicken.
So there you go. This is the official KFC website here.
I feel like they did it. They did it just to do it. Just had to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
How long do you think it'll last? Do you think it's done by like what, April?
Wait, this is
don't
they
think it's
first
going away.
they first brought it out in 2015
In the Philippines.
in the Philippines. Yeah. So it's the first time it's coming to the U.S., which is even weirder. Even weirder. That's it doesn't even make it like better in any way.
There's two of them in here. There's two of them in here. We're gonna try this out today. It's the Chizza, the Rizza. Yeah, just got cheese and sauce and pepperoni on this thing. On a piece of chicken, just a chicken breast, I guess. I don't know. Here it goes.
And so it was just 2 pieces of chicken. Was it cut at all?
Yeah, it was cut into 4 pieces.
Okay. Yeah, imagine it was just super soggy.
It's about what you think.
Dude, it had an
It's really
odor
good.
in my opinion.
Did you try it at all? Did you
No,
try it
no,
at all?
I
It's not
didn't.
good at all.
I didn't.
I think it's just ketchup.
Mm.
I
So the sauce.
I couldn't bring myself to eating that, dude. I just couldn't. I'm not. I don't
You're
know.
better than him. I get it.
Yeah, I don't really like. Yeah,
I mean, Fat said he was gonna
Real.
get it, and then I just like, bro, if you're gonna go get it, man, I really want to go with you to capture that moment, because I assumed this was gonna be a one and done. People were like, "What the hell is this?" I can't believe now reading that this has been in other countries and been going on for since 2015. That's wild. That's crazy.
oh, yeah, that is wild.
That's
That is-
so crazy.
Yeah,
Sauce is
You're just
horrible.
missing
Now,
out.
does it
He's-
stay in the States? What's your thoughts?
Probably. I bet he's downplaying it. He probably went and got another one when he left.
Oh, he took it home with him.
And like you didn't have one,
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
he's getting them all.
He took it home with him, dude.
I feel you
Yeah.
gotta try it
I
now.
mean, chicken's a chicken, pepperoni's whatever, but the sauce is really
I don't really
you should
eat
make your
fast
own.
food very
I don't
often, dude,
recommend it.
anymore. Like at
But
all.
You should try it. I think I have heartburn.
and it wouldn't be KFC.
Alright, one
You
more
wouldn't
bite
break
and
it to
I'm done.
KFC.
You really
No.
not gonna finish it, huh?
Well, do I need to even take another bite?
That's
do I need
rude.
to take another bite?
No, I mean I don't give a shit.
better
But
than
like, I mean,
KFC.
that's all you're gonna do with it.
Bro,
I am not a fan.
not
I think once they got rid of those chicken littles, I was out.
not normal KFC, but like this version, Jerry, yeah.
Keep going. No, as Rain was, yeah. One bite was plenty. One bite's plenty. That's my third. It's really just the sauce that ruins it. I don't know. Nothing else that bad. Just the sauce is terrible. I don't know what else to say. It's hot. They made a fresh one.
It's hot.
At least it wasn't
That's
sitting
cool.
there all day. But you seen it. The Chizza. Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's not even Kentucky Fried anymore. Just, what's the K for? Stand for? It's like,
So this was the end. This is the end, right?
it was gross.
And then we were done for a hot minute. You know what I mean? So I gotta like show that somehow. Have like a title pop up. But yeah, then he compares it to
Yeah.
school food, school cafeteria food. Yeah, and that was that. Good times.
yeah.
No, I
Good
get-
times. Yeah, good
Yeah.
times.
He talked about that the other day, and there he is, getting it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You get it, dog.
You get it, dog. All right, so should we go into our big movie of the week? The movie, I guess, is the movie of the world right now. I'm sure it's box office number 1. No,
We saw Madam Web.
Madam Web. Madam Web. Once
Morbius is back again.
our third week in a row talking about Madam Web.
Dune.
I got it pulled up right now on the screen.
Yeah, I was just looking at other facts.
Waiting to
Do you know it's based
any
on a book?
VR updates, but no VR updates.
Oh,
If you're in the chat and you get VRs, give me an update maybe of when that would be happening. All right,
Any of you?
any of you. Dune, man. Now this, I don't think this is our Dune versus Dune. Highly anticipated. Oh wait, before we get into the full blown Dune, just because I'm really thirsty, I have spice. Or spice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jer.
legit.
Once again, Jer gets
Are you
all
feeling it yet?
No, I haven't even. This is it.
Oh, yeah. Off.
I don't know. I didn't hear a.
No,
worried.
it made it. It made it. My mic's.
It's not a sound.
It got a weird odor.
When it opened, it sounded like.
Raspberry.
Oh,
Instant
okay.
raspberry.
Yeah, they tell you it's raspberry.
Instant raspberry flavor though, and then a weird, kind of a weird aftertaste after a few minutes. Not me, few minutes, a few seconds. I don't know. We'll keep. You know what? We'll keep going at it. Over ice would be better. Kind of has a cough syrupy taste.
I mean, all their drinks are just extra sugar. Like they're never good by any means.
Kind of has a cough
Yeah,
syrupy
it's always
vibe.
just like,
Last
oh, that's
couple.
different.
Like the creation one wasn't good. The like space one wasn't good. I feel the only good one that was good, that I actually like really liked, was the cinnamon one when it came out.
Yeah, which one was that one called?
Yeah.
Wasn't that Celebration?
I think it was just cinnamon.
I think it was just cinnamon. That they did that like 1 year.
Coca-Cola. Yeah.
But yeah, all these other ones are they're just so much more sugar. It's just sugar. That
I had a really good Mountain Dew last.
Dude,
Mountain Dew?
No.
It was like purple. It was
Yeah.
like grape something.
Purple.
And
Like
Nick got me the blue one.
Gamer grape.
Purple and blue.
And I'd never had the blue one before. That was my first time having the blue. I don't really buy Mountain
Would you
Dew.
give it?
I'd give that Mountain Dew a high rating, dude, to be honest. It was an interesting Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna try it now.
Yeah. All right, now
Danger's Edge, welcome.
Dune, my friends. Great movie. We saw it Friday.
Opening day.
Friday.
Yeah. Oh, I guess not open.
Thursday night would have been opening
Friday.
night. Yeah, but nowadays they do it Thursday. Yeah. Jer, have you seen?
No.
Ooh, Jer. Jeez.
Spoken like a real heart.
Well, Jer, we're gonna have to spoil the ending for you.
Yeah, I don't care. I feel unless Karina wants to see it, I probably won't see it in theaters.
Wow, Jer. Really?
So, yeah, because just honestly, dude, watching Killers of the Flower Moon, like I can't do these long movies.
You saw that in
just over
theaters?
it. No, I saw it at home, and it was just way too long. That it's just like I'm not doing these like 2.5 hour movies. It's just too much. It's too much movie.
Killers of the Flower Moon's 3, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But that it was just like, dude, because
Dune was
like,
good,
dude, if I
but too much
go-
sand.
if I
Lot
go
of
to the
sand.
movie at like 2:30, I'm not getting out until like 5, 6. It's
Dude,
like, that's crazy. That's my whole day. I'm not doing that.
I will say, by the time Dune ended, these fools that were all still in their seats. I got up and I just like had to get outside. I needed fresh air.
Yeah.
I needed fresh air, and it was kind of drizzling out. It felt actually really nice once I got outside. I felt like towards the end there, I was just getting hot and uncomfortable in the chair. Like
Yeah.
the laying down thing is cool, but then with a really long movie, I start to almost like be like, okay, I need to like stand up. And you can't stand up in the theater. It's a 3-hour movie, and I've been sitting like this, like with my legs up for 3 hours. It's like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I agree.
It's
I
kind of
agree.
weird. It's kind of weird, dude. We can get into that, Jerry. If all right, well, we're already into it. I will say it doesn't feel that long. The pacing of the movie is really well done. I did enjoy. Everything about the movie is awesome. I really, really, really like the movie, but I also like from like the book point of view. I'm like, wow, they went a real different direction with it. They definitely went a certain way. They made it way more Zendaya heavy. They're like, oh, we have this actress. We're gonna definitely, make sure. Like, also they would have to like either got different actors. What do you think, Nick D? Different actors or like put on makeup to really do it to where it time jumps like the book
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, why not? Yeah, like if you've already got them, like age them up, even digitally. Like if they did like the whole Marvel thing,
Oh, you're saying for the third,
made them look,
or
or just even like what you're saying with instead of different actors, like they could, like you said, you could use them and kind of play with, make it look like more time.
yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying, Jerry, is they don't do none of that. This movie part 2 takes place literally right after part 1. It literally starts with like he just killed homie.
Yeah.
So it like picks up right where the last one left off. And that's cool. It's a really like it's a great way to tell the Dune book, I think. It's just they went a real heavy with the Zendaya shenanigans. But who doesn't love Zendaya? So
It's definitely like its own like thing. Like yeah, like it's. I read today that like he does want to do Messiah, but then done. Like, well, at least
Yeah.
that's like it's like if Dune 3 goes well, he's like, I'm done to do Messiah. Like, wow. So I need to start
Well, I
that
just
or
read
get that book done.
he's already writing a third script that would end his trilogy that would be based on Messiah, and that Hans Zimmer is also
Oh,
working on music
yeah,
for it.
sick.
yeah.
Love it.
But he's got to like do 2 more movies in between or something. I think was what BK was telling me.
Yeah, and see
awesome.
that as well. Like this isn't a done story, and I have to wait like another 4 years if we're lucky. Most likely 5 for this. That it's like I don't know.
But it is a
I
done
don't know.
story like that. That is like it ends where the first book ends. It ends
Mhm.
It ends differently than the first book, but it still
Mhm.
ends pretty much with the same outcome. Wouldn't you say, Nick D?
Yeah.
Just with like some characters maybe never even appearing.
Just super concise. Just
Yeah,
like
like.
slams it all together.
But it is still like it is Jared. It is the first book, so it is Dune. Because Dune always kind of
Yeah.
ends with it being like, well, there's more to be said.
Yeah, but if I'm just saying for him to be like, yeah, I always thought of doing 3 movies, blah blah blah. That it's just like, well, then maybe I'll wait till the third one's out to watch this. Again, it's just like
You won't. You'll watch
oh,
this once it hits HBO.
maybe I don't know, dude. I never watched The Irishman.
Not
It
good.
took a
I never
long
saw that
time for
either.
me to see Killers of the Flower Moon.
Is that recently you watched
I don't know.
that?
Yeah, over the weekend, last
Oh,
weekend.
okay. So we haven't talked about that even yet.
Right.
Did you? It sounds like you didn't like Killers of the Flower Moon.
It's just too long. It's an interesting story. It's a very well made movie, but I did not need to sit there for 2.5 hours, 2:45. It's like it was just way too much and not enough to justify it to be that long. It's like I got it way long ago. Wrap this up. And
Okay.
and so that was the other thing is I watched that on Saturday, and that was my entire Saturday. Because again, I started that at like 2, didn't finish until like 5 or whatever. And then it was like, oh, I'll go see, Dune on Monday. And I missed like going at 10:30 or whatever. And again, it's like I'm not giving up my day for Dune.
Mhm.
Sorry, Timothy.
Yeah, I mean,
Timotei.
like I said, Jerry, I like the movie. I'd probably end up giving it an A. I don't think it's an S for me, but I think it's an A, right? But even I was
Yeah.
like, by the time it was over, I couldn't be. I need to get outside. I legit need. I was almost like, and it's good. It's a great movie. I just felt like, dude, when they're that long, I don't know. I started to like tense up a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like you said. I bet once it hits Apple or HBO or wherever it goes, I'll probably watch it. And like watching Killers, I did get up and walk around, and it was nice, but it's just a lot of movie.
Yeah,
And again, I
totally.
like the first Dune. Um, I don't know. It was just it's a lot to go.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, I have Addie's notes here too. Addie gave it an 8.5 out of 10 when he knows we do it S to F, even though he gave it an 8.5 out of 10. His first
Respect.
note is not as good as part one, which I kind of agree with. I think the thing I would say about that would be that I think that the bad guys in this one aren't as badass. And I've always said your movie's only as good as how badass your bad guy is. And they kind of like.
They killed him off like a.
And
Well-
like this one's supposed to have the action, right?
Yeah,
at
it
least
does.
compared to the first one. Yeah,
And it does. It has a good amount of action.
but just not with the bad guy.
Well, like.
Yeah.
I mean, without giving huge spoilers, their outcome on that family isn't very, good by the end of it. The Baron and bros, but like,
Harkonnen.
yeah, the Harkonnen. But like, but they, at least like in the book, it's built up like they're doing some effed up stuff, like molesting people and so forth and so on. Like it's creepy, man. It's creepy. And in the movie, they didn't touch on none of that. They were like, no. We ain't mentioning none of that, which makes sense. I wouldn't want to touch that either. But they're not spooky, They're kind of just like in this one. It's like it's kind of just like the rise of Paul, and it's like you see it coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's built. He just keeps building up,
Yeah.
and that's cool. In the book, they're super creepy. Right, Nick D? Like, didn't you think? I always thought they were super creepy.
Sure. No, yeah, they're crazy villains. Like, yeah, and like Skarsgård is so good as the Baron in this, and he's like such a small part. I was hoping we'd get way more like Baron, Fade, and dude, what's Batista's character's name?
I can pull it up.
Dune.
Right here, Nick D.
yeah.
Batista.
Raban, yeah, Beast Raban.
Addie's next
So
comment.
Javier Bardem, one thing I saw.
Oh, he was great.
Was that people he's great, but he's got such a small part in this one compared to the last.
Really?
So people were saying they're like, oh, give more, want more.
I thought he had a good part. On Christopher Walken on actors, Addie said Christopher Walken was so random.
Yeah, haven't seen him in a while.
He hella sounded like Christopher Walken.
That's
like
pretty accurate.
Because you know how there was like Dali was supposed to play the Emperor in like a version of it or something, Salvador Dali. Like when I was reading the book, I always pictured Dali, like a crazy space version of Dali. And so to see Christopher Walken, it's like, oh wow, that's not like, it's like, who else would you get? Like, I think he's a great choice, but it is kind of like, oh wow, that's not at all how I.
He also doesn't come across as intimidating.
Yeah, and weird. Like I wanted him to be like space weird, like you'd think that the Emperor wouldn't just look like, like a dude, like I wanted his clothes to be the craziest, his ship to be the craziest. He did have a great ship, but I don't know. Christopher Walken was great though. Spared Walken, but booked a movie.
You like a little extravagance in your villains.
In my galactic Emperor.
Kind of shocked at the end.
Although maybe that's kind of cool that he was kind of about it. He downplayed the whole like, yeah, I guess I'm like, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Addie agreed with you, Jer, about the whole. I didn't realize there was going to be another movie, additional films. Bad Guys became kind of weak in part two. We kind of already went over that. And here comes the Addie's big issue. And this one, Jer, is going to be a little bit of spoilers for you. But he had a real big issue with the helicopter scene. There is this helicopter, and it's flying around the thing that's collecting the spice. And Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet and the whole crew pull up to destroy it. And she's got like a cannon, Jerry, and she's shooting rockets, right? And they're trying to take down the helicopter. But the minute they take down the helicopter, right, four dudes in 4 different perfect pinpoints hop up out of the sand and laser the machine down. And Addie's issue was, what if they had these dudes with the lasers, why didn't they just laser down the helicopter?
Yeah.
Now, I think
Good
it had
point.
something to do with the shields because they built up Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya have a whole scene where they're like talking to each other, and he's like, "You can't shoot at it while the shield's up. You have to wait until he shoots at you." So
Star Wars.
yeah, I think it had yeah. Well, Star Wars is based off Dune, so yeah. Interesting that the ad right here is a Wonka ad. I guess that's not that interesting because it would be a weird Wonka
It's
ad.
like, well, you might like this, Timothée.
Did Wonka just go to Max or something?
I don't know. We click on it.
I think so.
No,
think
I guess
yeah,
it's
about to.
it's coming
start
out on
streaming
4K.
somewhere.
It's out on
Okay.
it's a link to the 4K.
Okay.
I just clicked it. Okay. No, I don't care. Yeah, I mean, that scene was interesting. I will back Addie. It is an interesting scene, but I'm sure there's some kind of reasoning for it and stuff. And I think that whole scene was just thrown in there to show them like fighting together. You know, like
yeah, they needed like, because I mean that's like the first like real action scene of the movie. So I feel like they needed something kind of big and spectacular. Because not that the before that it's slow, but it's like that's when it's like okay, like we're like starting.
But in the book,
the war there.
In the book, that's also in that like 10-year gap that like
like that. It's a montage that conveys day or two.
Like in the book, it takes place over like a 10-year time span or something. It seems like, and in the movie, it's like maybe a month or two. It's very interesting how they do that because, like in the book, like his sister is born and is like 8, 10 years old, right, Nick D?
I think by the end of it, yeah. I think by the end she's like 10. Yeah.
And in the movie, Jerry, the mom still hasn't given birth.
Okay, so they just speed things along.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the movies take place in a way shorter time span than the book does. The book is like really drawn out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Interesting.
Austin Butler was cool. He was cool in it. It was interesting. He did an all right job. Didn't dislike it. Josh Brolin was great. Me and Nick discussed. I haven't looked up Nick D to see if Aquaman was still alive in the book or not. We were discussing that. Walking back to the car.
That's a great. Yeah, let me even just look.
That's my other issue. Too many celebrities.
I mean,
he's
yeah, totally, Jerry. I agree.
Dune Messiah. He's in Dune Messiah, so it's not. Or maybe that's I don't know. Who knows?
Could be a
Maybe
flashback.
It's a flashback.
Yeah.
But it is. It does. Oh, and he's in Children. So yeah, I don't know. Like for some reason, I thought both Gurney and Idaho were alive at the end of the book. This movie makes it seem that like Idaho died in the last movie, but who knows? Maybe it was a fake out.
Chat say anything?
Maybe he was busy filming Aquaman, so they're like, yeah, do it. He's doing Aquaman reshoots.
And I wonder
Or
that
Fast 10. It has been doing a lot. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
like I wonder if Timothée was doing something else, and that's why maybe Zendaya had more, or if that's just how it's written. Like, no, we were always gonna have her have a bigger part in the second one. You know?
Yeah, because in the first movie she's not in it that much, and
Yeah.
I think it also comes down to like they didn't want to do aging things to them, and they were like, look, these are the hot actors right now. Like you said, it's a celebrity, fuck fest, right? Like that's really what it is. So they're like, look, these are our two main actors. Like we need them on the screen the most amount of time. And that's kind of what it is in this movie, dude. It's a lot of like Zendaya and Timothy Chalamet riding worms together, getting warmed up.
Worm surfing. Yeah.
Now, Nick T, how did you think the worms worked with the whole like families riding them and stuff? What was your theory on that? Is that like they're on the back end of the tail, like the back 1/3, and the first 2/3 is the thing going through the sand, and then the tail's just kind of chilling, and that's where they're riding? Or what's your thoughts?
I always thought they were like in the middle of the back. But you know what I always kind of like would like, I get it. It's like a story. You have to like let it go. But it's like it is interesting that like the worms, the Shai Halud, like they never die.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're like cool moving them around. Like they're like, oh, okay, this guy is like looking for me to. And he's like, he's pulling on the thing, so he wants to go right. So it is like interesting that like, so yeah, like I would assume they were just like in the middle of it, like like in the middle part of the worm.
Okay.
And like but like maybe they actually do have to be closer to the head to like let it know. Like I don't know, like because obviously they can't. If the worm dives, they're all dead. Like.
Oh yeah, this poster. This poster right here, Jerry. This explains the movie in a nutshell. You feel me? Like that's what the movie is.
Them walking.
They
mean business together.
Yeah. Right.
I thought like
Ooh.
the aesthetic in this one was great. Like all like the fashion. Yeah, like dude, Leia Sadu was great. Like dude, Lady Jessica was great. Like all the shit they were wearing.
When they go to
He
this
was great.
planet,
I wish we
it
got
was
way
so
more
cool.
involved. Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
They
Black and white.
Yeah, they changed like the visual effects, chair for this one planet. It's really cool looking. It's really cool looking. It was really well done. I thought he did a fantastic job in this.
Oh, yeah, he's great. Should have had a bigger part.
This whole scene was super creepy. Loved it. Timothée Chalamet looking great. Yeah, there's your epic shot. There's what Nick T's talking about with the sandworm riding. How they're pulling back and they like
very Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful shot right there.
Beautiful movie. It's a beautiful.
Poe Dameron.
Oh shit! Danger's Edge. The hooks keep the worms' blowholes open so they can't go underground. Brilliant. See, there's an explanation.
Dang, Ryan, you busting out the info, huh? All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, right guy.
Well done. Thank you.
All right, well, Nick D, what are you giving it?
I'm gonna give it an A. Like I could see it being bumped up to an S when I watch it again. But it's great. It treats you like family. Olive Garden. Great movie.
So true. It is like that. Yeah, I agree, Nick. I even think that by the time the third one comes out, like the whole trilogy will just be S. and we'll look back at it and be like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, this whole thing came together great. I do agree with Jerry that the length, like these long movies, are starting to kill me. But then again, you think about it, it's like they split this into 2.5 hours, and then they got to wait a whole year. When I think of it that way, I'm like, oh, I'd rather just get it all done at once, than wait an extra year to see the other one.
That's
I
fair.
really think like give it like 10 years, like shows will be like this quality, but they will just be like, let's just give them 8 hours, but over 8 weeks. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe 12 hours. But like, because it's like shows are already so fucking good looking, like Throne, Westworld, and blah 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 blah. That eventually shows are gonna catch up to Dune. Like that's gonna be crazy. That in like 10 years, HBO shit's gonna look like Dune does now. And it's like that'll be so much better. 'Cause then like you guys, like you said, you don't have to watch a 3-hour thing. You can just watch an episode of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when they should do the Dark Tower.
There's
Wait
a
for
shot.
like 10 years and then give us the best fucking Dark Tower show ever. That would be so.
Yeah, there's a shot of them holding open the blowholes, is what Addy says. Yeah, I remember that. But we didn't realize that that's what keeps them from going underground. That's what we were mind blown by.
Yeah, like I didn't, and I'm sure that's in the book. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
Oh, I'm sure
like,
that's in the book. Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea. Makes perfect sense.
I'm gonna give it a B because it couldn't get me to see it, but maybe I'll bump it up when I do see it. But it's probably a good movie, so I'm gonna give it a B.
Okay, so we got
I think that's fair.
two A's
from the trailer.
2 A's and a B. Yeah, based on the trailer, it's definitely like a good movie, but couldn't quite get me in the seat just yet. So it's got some work to do.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see it again. See it for a first time. So yeah, we'll come back. Check back in.
Yeah. All right. So now
the movie has plenty of
jump cuts. Jump cut.
Nice.
That's what I hope.
Nice. Our next thing on the docket.
How funny would it be if Simone just gotten like 5 VRs?
I don't. He's not on.
He's not on. Yeah, he's not on.
Yeah.
I was just checking.
Yeah, I would have let you know that I pulled that up, but no, I've texted I don't know what's going on there. If you're here, Fats, we don't know what's going on there. Yeah, we have the Oscars. It's this Sunday. This won't be my official voting because I still have time to see a few more pictures.
Yeah, I feel this is a good prediction.
Well, this is going to be our prediction, but I mean, we at my family we print it out and we do a whole thing, and so I'll have mine next week when we go live. I'll bring my printed out version. I'll keep it for the show to show y'all. But for now,
where'd you watch Poor Things?
I saw it in
Did you
theaters.
watch that at home?
Nope, saw it in theaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh, is it streaming?
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to see that.
So I guess we're gonna go by the way it starts. It kind of feels like it's going. Can we go down and then start from the bottom? Yeah, let's start from the bottom. Right?
Sure.
Let's do it differently.
This is who we think based.
Okay, so best documentary short.
Well, I actually pulled up on my computer so I could read these things separately.
Oh, I can zoom in too, Jerry.
No, it's fine. I just need to read it.
Or Nick D, because I know you're looking on the TV, right?
Yeah, I can pull it up on.
I mean, I got it pretty good for you guys right there. No?
Yeah, I do appreciate that.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Did you said you watched The Last Repair Shop, Tubes?
I did watch The Last Repair Shop. It's available on the Disney Plus. So I'm going to vote for Last Repair Shop for this one, off tops. I haven't seen any of the rest of these. Also, I'm really not liking this spiced. It's funny that it came out right when Dune came out, though. I will say that, but it's not good.
What one?
Yeah,
this Coke.
The Coca-Cola.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola. It's not doing it for me, boys. But I might have to get some ice in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going with Last Repair Shop. It's available on Disney Plus. You guys would like it. It's about music with schools. It's really interesting. I'm sure all of these are good and they're all heartwarmers. But you know, I've seen that one. You guys,
Yeah,
you guys got anything on this?
I don't know
I
any. I don't
voted
know any of
for
these.
Island in Between. Doesn't matter.
You're going Island in Between?
That's Island in Between.
And now, why is that, Jerry?
It's not looking good for that one. That one does not have a lot of votes.
Oh, you can see?
Oh, you can see how many.
Once you click on it, it'll.
Oh,
show
okay.
you.
So should we decide on one?
Yeah, I thought you were doing Last Repair Shop.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, well, I want your guys' input.
I mean,
I'm down
yeah,
for
that's
whatever.
the only one
I have not. I don't know what any of these are. Yeah. I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Let's do that one because like at least we've got
This ABC
someone who's seen it. Yeah.
ABC books
ABC a book banning.
is in the best.
But then the last Repair Shop. is the other one.
2033, yeah. That's kind of cool that they had this on here and we're doing it this way. This is awesome. Okay, well, okay, live action short. I don't know any of these. Isn't one of these done by? I'm going with Wes Anderson. That
Okay.
because I know who he is. He makes movies that I've liked in the past. I think this is starring Doctor Strange, if I'm not mistaken. It's Benjamin Cumberbatch. It's available on. If I'm not mistaken, it's also available on Netflix.
Somewhere I saw that pop up.
And it's right now 64%. It has a strong lead right now on the Vanity Fair website.
I think being on Netflix gives you a huge advantage.
I think it's only like a half hour or 45 minutes long, so I might check that out too. I mean, Wes Anderson makes some
I
cool
watched
stuff.
one of these shorts, and it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Okay, so best animated short. I haven't seen any of these. I'm gonna let Nick D tell us which one to pick.
Literally don't know. I've not heard of
the winner.
What did you pick? I'm saying Letter to a Pig. Yeah, I'd say Letter to a Pig.
38%. It's the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right there, folks. Okay, we got a beautiful advert.
RTA.
Napoleon, I think, is on Apple TV now, or is like about to be.
Is it?
So I need to watch. Yeah, I guess I should like check. But like, yeah, they're definitely advertising that it's about to come somewhere.
I mean, Guardians, I feel like definitely, and the creator deserve to be in the conversation. Like they both are. I didn't see the creator, but from what I saw of the trailer, they look beautiful. Godzilla -1, also great, different type of visual. Like it's cool to see visual effects not done in the Hollywood system. So it's like I really did like, even though it's weird looking. I think -1 is great.
Oh, is that what? I'm sorry,
dude,
boys.
Like all of these are.
I mean,
I think are could take it. Like you know what I mean. Like these are all like these are great visual movies.
I mean, you guys have seen 4 of them, right? You guys saw the creator.
I've seen everything.
Godzilla, and except for
I
Napoleon.
Yeah,
I've only seen Creator and Guardians, and out of the 2, I would pick.
It's Mission
Creator.
Impossible is the obvious answer. It's and I mean this is no offense to Godzilla. I think it's a shame that this is the nomination they got. I didn't think Godzilla looked that great, but it didn't matter because that movie was fantastic for other reasons. They should have been up for both Best International, and they should have won Best International because that was a great film. But this is a hands down easy thing here. It's because if we're counting visual effects, also count the stunt. Like how he jumps off. He actually does the motorcycle thing, but he does it with a parachute. Then they come in and they change it up with green screen stuff or whatever. Come on, guys. Let's not be foolish here. It's Tom Cruise.
train stuff. The train stuff was
And
crazy.
Godzilla's
wrong,
dominating.
bro.
That's crazy. I disagree.
You are
Well, I mean, well,
I
is
didn't
this
think
the
he
is
looked
this
good.
the only thing that it's nominated for?
It
Then?
is the only
So
thing
it's
it's
like,
nominated for. It is the only thing it's nominated for. And it's a
so
great
it's like,
movie.
yeah.
They got a whole country backing him, Jer.
When he's going ham on like Chiba, I forget where he is, but he's just like, or I mean, Oppenheimer had great sound.
Oppenheimer had
Possible when it was
yeah.
like, dun 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 dun. That was
No,
pretty
that's
great.
score. That's score. That's not sound. Sounds like the special effects and like the weird stuff.
I think Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I didn't see Maestro though, and didn't that like everyone was mic'd?
Jerry, why don't you tiebreaker us, Jerry? Or chat. Chat. Does anyone in chat got anything to say about this best sound?
I mean, I would think Oppenheimer would win, and that's what we're picking who we think is going to win, right? Not who we want.
Yeah, I
I guess.
I think Oppenheimer. I think Oppenheimer would win.
Okay.
It's a. I don't know if it's just
56.
better. Like if it's just like it had a higher.
I like that,
budget,
Jared.
or,
If
like,
that's what we're
maybe
doing,
just
okay,
yeah,
that's what we're doing. Oppenheimer
and
for sound.
marketing,
I don't think Oppenheimer. I mean, yeah, the sound was good in it, but I think that like I don't know. I was gonna go with either Maestro or even the creator. The creator had some really cool moments in it, but the creator has the same kind of cool sound that Mission Impossible has. You know, it's like an action movie sound. Where
yeah,
Oppenheimer does something
those
different.
two are so low, that at 3% and 7%, that it seems like people are like, yeah, like you're saying, like, these are action films, like they do what they did well, but we've heard it before. I don't know. It's interesting.
I'm calling an Oppenheimer sweep on Sunday, but we'll see.
Okay. Oh, BK chiming in.
What about why? What would you BK? Oh, he's just like, oh, we'll go we voted Oppenheimer. BK, you're late to the show. Go back to not being able to text in the comment. Yeah, I said Oppenheimer has it for sure. BK, I think you gotta clean out the mirrors, dog. You gotta get that checked. All right, next one. This is Barbie for sure. I have no idea.
I don't know. I feel like when you were
I really want to see Napoleon.
Yeah,
Barbie's what I want. This
period
is what I
piece
want.
thing.
This is what I want. But yes,
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be Oppenheimer.
Again, yeah, I feel it's gonna be Oppenheimer. Wow. Okay.
Was Poor Things? How was the design?
It was Barbie. Poor Things has great design, dude. But it might be a lot of green screen, like digital stuff, Nick D. But it's really well done, and it works. The visuals in Poor Things were fantastic, fantastic. Well, I guess next week's show we'll do the review on that or whatever.
I'll probably just rent it.
Yeah, I said Maestro the Creator. That's my personal. See, I'm going silent because I'm reading BK's dumb comments. You're taking away from the show, BK. There's other people here, so stop making it about yourself. Jesus. Okay, all right. Best makeup and hairstyle. This is obviously Maestro or the Creator again.
Mm-hmm. Write in your answer.
Write in ballot. Creator again. I mean, are we going for the sweep, Jerry? 'Cause we're picking what we think's gonna win on this website, but not our personal.
It's weird that Barbie's not on this one.
It totally.
Or like Guardian. You know what I mean? Like Nebula alone. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's like wow. Makeup and hairstyle. I don't know. Is Poor Things like what is the most visually extravagant of hair? Oh, I guess Maestro because of how they made him look, how they aged him up. Is that okay? All right.
Oh, totally.
And
Nick
then
D.
same with Oppenheimer. Yeah, that's what we're talking. That's what we're talking. Okay.
Oh yeah, they aged up Robert Downey
Someone
Jr.
between. Yeah, and Cillian, I think a little bit. So what do you think about between Maestro and Oppenheimer? Who did it better? Why'd you piss off BK like that? That's great.
Well, it was either that Addy or Addy. You're the moderator. I can't even say
Moderator?
it. Yeah, Addy's the moderator on the Greek gosh darn chat. So go ahead and moderate, bro. Handle up on the situations in there, dude. Gosh,
Simone just executed someone.
did you see that?
Yeah, like wow.
That's right, folks. I was trying not to even mention it, Nick D, but Nick D pointed it out.
Yeah.
We brought back Simone for all of you guys.
I just look up and it's like cold blooded.
We got Simone here in the bottom. For you ADD folk.
Love it.
Jared, can you apologize to BK in the chat for me? I appreciate
Or
it.
told him he can come on the show and discuss his opinions. He doesn't have to just
call in.
bounce out, pal.
We don't need him calling in and yelling at us, bro.
No, not now. In the future, yeah. Don't hop in now,
I say
bro.
BK, the invitation always.
I will boot Nick D and all right. So who are we going with? Are we going for the sweep?
Well, what do you think did it better, Maestro or Oppenheimer? If we're just talking about making a guy look old.
Maestro.
Okay.
But here's my thing: I'm only saying that because I think he also crazy enough looks like Ric Flair, and I really think we should push for Bradley Cooper to start working on a Ric Flair movie immediately, before time is too late.
Let's do it.
I'd see it.
Love it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, dude, Poor Things has some crazy makeup. Like, now thinking about makeup and special effects, like, there's some weird stuff going on in here too. With like William Dafoe looks crazy in it. But Oppenheimer,
So,
these two are like period piece for, and so is this. This is the snowy one.
Do you think I started that, didn't finish it. Do you think the stuff in Poor Things is cooler than like the other ones nailing a time period?
Like the realism. Yeah.
Dude, let's just go for the sweep.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
Dang, and it's Poor Things.
Poor
Wow.
Thing.
Never would have seen that coming. Never. That changes how I'm picking from here on out.
Okay. Going for the Poor Things.
Poor Things has really cool makeup and stuff. When you think about makeup in a bigger, like, I don't know, weird stuff,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
What is this? What are we on?
Film editing.
Film editing.
I've only seen Oppenheimer.
I've seen 3 out of the 5. The bottom half. I just haven't seen these top 2. And I wanted to see this. I think it's available on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Which one? The fall.
The Holdovers.
Oh.
Am I wrong? Let me look. I could give that a quick Google.
It's somewhere. I've been seeing ads for it everywhere. It's somewhere.
I just said because I didn't see it.
I mean,
like on the list.
Like the last one, I would go with Oppenheimer as the easy one to go with here. Although Poor Things does some really, and BK, I don't know if he's still listening or if he actually left.
Streaming on
I don't know if he'd agree. They do some really interesting film stuff.
Jared, do we have Peacock?
BK didn't pick up on the first ring, Addy. We did that episode already. Go back and it's available on Peacock.
Yeah, we do. Peacock, and you can rent it on Prime for $6.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Editing. Are we sweeping it with editing?
I kind of feel like we're sweeping it with editing.
Let's do it.
But I want to vote for Poor Things again.
But
69. Wow, dominated in the editing category.
People like the way that movie was put
But
together.
like I don't see how like this is edited any different than this. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Mm-hmm.
I need to rewatch Oppenheimer for a second time. Costume design.
Yeah. Did I feel like I bought it? Is it out yet? Or has it not?
Chat. Who do you think's gonna win costume design? Chat. Addy, BK, Sadu, Angel, and or Danger's Edge. Anyone have any input while that's going on?
I mean, I haven't seen Napoleon, but for me, I'm like, it's got to either be Barbie or Napoleon. Right? Like, because like Oppenheimer, sure, great costumes, but it's like the 40. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Napoleon at least is like that. That's some cost. Barbie, that's some cost. Poor Things, maybe I don't see it.
I think Barbie.
Killer Moon, same thing. It's like 1800. Yeah, I think Barbie. Oh, well, wait, when does Poor Things take place? Is Poor Things a period piece?
Poor Things feels like it takes place in like it's like a surreal world, bro. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell you if it took place. It seems like it's. I don't know. It's like steampunky. It's yeah, or an alternate future.
Because it's like, okay. Because I was gonna say Barbie's the only one that's like set in contemporary. All of these are old tiny movies, but I guess Poor Thing, like, it's funny how because I don't even know if I've seen like a proper trailer for Poor Things. I've just seen like little things of it that like I was like, what is? Is she like an alien or something? So like yeah, like I don't even know what it is. I mean, I know what it is.
You gotta check it out.
Look up. Oh yeah,
you gotta check it out. I mean, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I want to.
I would go with Barbie for
this.
That would be my op or killers for editing. We're past editing. Editing was Oppenheimer, Addy. Yeah, I agree, Sadu. All right. I wish it was Barbie, but I agree. We're gonna go Oppenheimer. We'll see if Sadu, let's see if Sadu is right. And it was Barbie. At least here on Vanity Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Poor Things she wears some phenomenal dresses and stuff in it, so it could be Poor Things. But then if you're going period piece too, I mean Napoleon, right? That's a whole. I haven't seen it, but I mean look at that.
Look at that hat.
Yeah.
Look at that hat. All right, our next one is cinematography. We didn't even, you know what I just realized too? We never even acknowledged that it was a different night of the week. It wasn't Tuesday. But that doesn't matter.
Sadu did.
Oh yeah.
Did Sadu? Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
This top movie is available on Netflix, and I haven't seen it yet, but I've wanted to.
What is it? What's it about?
He's like a vampire or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
After living 250 years in this world, vampire decides to die once and for all after living 250 years. Chilean.
Here's the trailer, Nick D. It's playing right here. But it's not in English. But
no?
It's like a black and white film.
Looks interesting.
Yeah, right. Looks interesting.
Reading about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I might check this out.
It's on Netflix, Nick D.
It's got a 6.4, and it's up for an offer.
Yeah. It's rated R, hour and 50 minutes. Not bad on the time, under 2. Now, is it going to win cinematography? I don't know. I mean, the easy answer once again for this one would be to go with Oppenheimer. But I
would think so. They made like.
Go ahead, Jer.
I was going to say they just made a deal of like, oh, it doesn't use special effects or didn't use CGI, whatever. That like they made such a big deal about that. Like I don't know. It seems like they're hyping this one up for how it was filmed and like what he did to get that look. So I wouldn't be surprised for this particular category, cinematog. Because I've only seen Killers.
I think Poor Things did some really cool things with the cinematography and stuff that I thought was really interesting, and I personally would go with that. But I do think Oppenheimer is probably going to be the easy take.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see what they say here. 64. It's weird which ones Oppenheimer's taking on this one and which ones like they didn't give costume design. And like what was the other one they didn't give? Was it just that? Oh no, this one too. We went with Oppenheimer, her makeup and hair, and it didn't take that in costume, but it does take. It's taken all the important ones on this list at least. That sounds that sounds effed up. That's not right. But I don't know the bigger. I don't know if they're bigger. I don't know what. I put my foot in my mouth right there.
More recognized.
Yeah, I guess.
Or whatever, like.
Crazy that the Hot Cheetos film was in this category. I have seen that. I've seen every movie in this category. I actually just watched that the one right below that, the John Batiste one. I like John Batiste. He's the band for Stephen Colbert. He's Stephen Colbert's band.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the dude who's Stephen Colbert's band. He's real cool. It's an interesting movie. It has to do with him and his wife. It's kind of like a little bit of a documentary, and then he performs in it. And I guess he made an original song in that documentary. That's crazy, though, right? It's a documentary about him, and because he's a recording artist and then has a new song in the video or documentary, it's in this category. So that'd be cool if he won. I don't think that's happening, but that's a cool story. Mm-hmm. I mean, the easy answer on this one for me personally is I'm Just Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the Billie Eilish one, the Billie Eilish one might actually win. The Billie Eilish one might actually win. And if we're going off what might actually win, and that's what we're doing here, it's Billie Eilish.
It's Billie.
Yeah, 64 to 22.
Billie Eilish.
I mean, she won at the Grammys or whatever, so it would make sense.
For that song?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's her and her brother. All right, so best original score. Okay, for me, once again, if I was voting with my heart here, which we're not voting with our heart. We're picking what we think is top pick. I'd go with Indiana Jones, John Williams. But that's just.
It's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it's gonna be Oppenheimer.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
How are you gonna beat Hans Zimmer?
Yeah, look at that. Indiana Jones at 6%. Better American Fiction.
Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah.
At least. I don't know. Doesn't say Hans Zimmer.
Oh, Hans Zimmer did Hans Zimmer do
Dune?
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
He didn't do he didn't work with Nolan because he wanted to do Dune, my bad. CNN fake news over.
DVD Depot.
DVD Depot.
Nice.
Doesn't make sense.
The intelligence is faulty. The intelligence is faulty.
Haven't seen a single one of these.
Yeah.
To Kill a Tiger is kind of jumping out at me right here, boys. Just the name and the thumbnail look so cool. This one,
and it's got Oppenheimer. That's the sleeper right there.
All the people in the car here with Hobie in the suit kind of looks interesting. I mean, I'm going based off images and titles here.
I mean, fire is always appealing.
All right, we're going fire, everyone. And Tiger, 15%. Wow, the
No.
20-day. Oh,
Fire-wise?
wow, we got
Okay.
smoked on that one. So this is the one to watch here, folks. That seems like that's the one to see. That's the front runner here.
20 Days in Maripol.
Now, I have only seen 2 of these. BK told me really good things about this one. I think this is
Yeah, I
available
watched
on Netflix. I did not
Nimona?
mean
Yeah.
to.
Huh.
Okay, I was not going to pick that. That was a total accident. We
I would have thought.
I was gonna put-
we would have went with Spider-Man.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say. I was actually gonna say though. I bet it's the like Ghibli. You know.
Oh, that's the
Ghibli's
Studio
an
Ghibli movie?
institution. Yeah, so it's like sure, Spider Verse
Yeah.
is everyone loves Spider Verse right now. People have been loving for the last like 50 years or whatever. Maybe
Yeah.
not 50 years.
Yeah.
Calm it down, Nick. Calm it down.
Yeah. Calm it down, Nick. I did watch Elemental. It was all right. It was cool. Wasn't bad.
Is that on?
Disney Plus. I think it's on our list to talk about. So real quick, I'd probably give it. I wouldn't give it a high score. I'd give it like a B minus C plus. It's just one of those Pixar movies that you can do with or without, in my opinion. It just didn't grab me, and there was no like real special moment.
Yeah.
But if a kid watched it and that was his jam because that's what he grew up with or something, I'd totally understand it. But it's just kind of felt like at this point like a generic Pixar film.
For you, it's like you've done better, guys.
Yeah,
Like you've done more captivating
yeah. And
stories for me.
and some of the visuals are interesting. Homie's made out of water, so he's able to like go in the piping and there's some because they're elements. She's made of fire. He's made of water. Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly. Nick D, that's Nick D. That's what it is.
Skater boy.
That is what it is.
Yeah,
They fall in love.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
But I would
can see
have
that.
went with Spider-Man over that. But Nick D saying that that's a Studio Ghibli and they kind of are the kings of that kind of stuff.
Makes sense.
I could see them winning this.
Yeah. And I'm trying to find out like when did they actually start? Like how old was Ghibli? Founded in 85.
100 years.
100 years. The 100-Year War.
International film. See, this
Best
is where
international
this is
feature.
where I feel like
This is where you write in
Godzilla should have been, right? Now, this one's an easy one. I'm not even going to ask you guys. It's clearly this is the movie that's going to win. And I know this.
And what
because
is
of the
that? What is
title.
the zone of interest?
I know this because this movie's also up for Best Picture. So if the movie's good enough to be up for Best Picture and it's in Best International Feature, it's going to win Best International Feature, would be my assumption. I don't know,
Do you
Nick
know
D.
what it's about?
No,
I think
I think BK
I
does,
think I
but
had-
he already left the chat.
Look it up real quick. Really could have
I think
used
I
them.
got
Yeah, we
Godzilla
coulda
in
used 'em.
my-
When we need him and he's not gonna,
Yeah.
Historical drama, loosely based on the 2014 novel by Martin Ami.
Oh, of course, Martin. I'm a huge Martin fan, dude. You know that, Jer.
Dude, I love Martin.
This is
Martin.
where a dude who works at the Auschwitz concentration camp lives outside the camp with his wife and family. And they try to
Oh, I don't want to see that at all.
Talk
That-
about this.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a fun movie at
yeah.
all.
Heavy movie.
Oh yeah, imagery's already looking not so great. Oh yeah, this looks like a bucket of fun.
Is that like night vision or is that like anime when it does that?
I don't know.
What?
Night vision.
Yeah, like is that animation or is that night?
No, that's like night vision.
I think it's just like negative film.
Or something like that. Jerry's right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
but it's
I don't
not
know.
like
Yeah,
cartoon. All of this.
All right. Well, that's interesting. That sounds like an interesting.
I might check it out. It's of interest.
I mean, if it was available streaming, I would see it. Best adapted screenplay. I'm gonna go with Oppenheimer. I want to say Barbie, but Oppenheimer. What do you guys think? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, and it went 43.
I feel like this one's hard because it's like also release the scripts, let us read them. You know what I mean? Like it's like we should be able to see like what was adapted so that I could even vote on this. You know, I think this is such an insider thing to vote on. Like this is for the people who read the scripts, I guess. Like I don't know.
Well,
I think
wonder
if your movie is up for this, you put the PDF up. Let me read that.
But like, I think American Fiction is based on like a book.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the only. And I imagine there was some
Oppenheimer's based off the famous
biography.
biography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
there's
like
a
I
famous Oppenheimer biography.
imagine that's roughly that. It's like, oh, here's the source material. But like you said, it's like, well, let us see this, like the original script.
Yeah. Is Poor Things a book? Or
I don't know.
Based on the novel 92 by Alistair Gray.
I see I see images instantly. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would have went with Barbie personally, but yeah, Oppenheimer for that one. Pretty obvious. Best original screenplay. May December was not a good film in my opinion. Seen that. Didn't see Past Lives. Didn't see Holdovers. Didn't see Autumn of the Fall.
I didn't see any of these.
See Maestro, but
although I keep hearing no one is talking about any of these movies except for The Holdovers. Everyone is saying how great Holdovers is. It's all I can.
Addy said he fell asleep, but it's a good movie.
Which one?
Okay.
Holdovers.
Oh, okay.
He said Fall.
Oh, he watched that vampire movie too. He said, "I fell asleep during the vampire movie."
Oh, that was a vampire movie. The Davila brothers and their like false news, false information over here, like spreading like wild.
We're trying our best.
Okay, here's a big one, boys. We got best supporting actor. We got a lot of big names hanging in this. My heart wants to go with Rygos. We all know I'm a huge Rygos fan. That's what I would go with on a personal level. But I kind of think it's going to be RDJ.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, but Ryan Gosling was great.
I haven't seen American Fiction, so I can't speak on that, but I have seen the rest of the movies. I don't think it's going to be Robert De Niro, even though he did do a pretty good job in that film. I don't know how you felt, Jared.
They're all great.
He kind of came off as a scumbag, and you did hate him by the end of it. You're like, this dude fucking sucks. Mark Ruffalo is fantastic and hilarious in Poor Things, and he's really eating up the scenery. But I can't see that winning. And I just don't think that the Academy wants to really give Barbie a bunch of Oscars, it seems like. So I'm going to go with it being RDJ. What do you guys think?
Probably. That'd be my guess. I would think it'd either be him or Ruffalo.
I almost think it's be him or Sterling.
61%.
I will say, Sterling in that movie is so goddamn funny. He is so funny in that movie. But I will also, spoiler, he doesn't have that much screen time.
Okay.
Which is a bummer.
Well, it's interesting because if you look at this list, I don't know about him, but he doesn't have that much screen time in how long the movie is. He doesn't have that much screen time in how long that movie is. You know? He's in it, but he's not like the main thing where I felt like he's heavily in the Barbie film, right? Like
Robert De Niro's he's in a lot, I would say.
But you're really following
I would say like every third scene. It's either gonna be a scene with Leo, it's either gonna be a scene with the wife, or you're gonna get a scene with Robert, I feel.
We're at best supporting actress. For me, it would be America. Is the easy pick. It's the only movie that and Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer. And she was good in this. Don't get me wrong, but like I didn't think it was a standout role for her.
For whom?
Emily Blunt.
I'd almost
Yeah,
give.
I would go with.
Oh wait, that was. Sorry.
I'd give it to America. I would think America Ferrera would win. Like that was a good role. Wow. Okay. Holdovers.
Holdovers.
People
I want to
enjoying
see that, man.
Holdovers.
I want to see that, dude. It might. What if it wins movie like movie of the year and it's Holdovers?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Okay,
Well, you can always sign in to our account
DVD
of
Depot.
and watch it.
Yeah.
nice, Jerry.
Yeah.
All right, our next one we got Best Actor. We got Bradley Cooper. We got Paul Giamatti. I mean, I don't need to read all of these two. You can see it. I've seen 3 out of 5 of these. Rustin, this dude does a fantastic job in this role. And I can't believe this movie is not up for more awards. I thought it was a fantastic movie. Haven't seen Holdovers, but I love Paul Giamatti. He's just a great actor in general. Jeffrey Wright, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff too. He's a great actor as well. It's a bunch of great actors.
That's awesome.
But I think it's gonna go to Oppenheimer on this one. Murphy's gonna win it.
Kinda. I would think it'd either be between him or Giamatti. But I imagine Oppenheimer will get it.
Does Giamatti have an Oscar?
I don't know.
Lucky chick.
It feels like he does, but I don't know.
So
and I imagine Bradley Cooper got one, right? For that Lady Gaga movie?
No, I don't think Bradley Cooper won.
Oh, okay.
For that, at least.
I would have assumed he did. Yeah, I would have assumed he won for that.
I'm looking up Bradley Cooper. 0. Despite 12 nominations.
He should be. He should have been nominated for Best Supporting for Rocket. We could have the.
You want me to look at
Cooper
Paul?
sweep.
You got Paul.
Sideways.
Academy. No, I don't think Giamatti's won one.
That's some bullshit. Then I hope he wins.
I don't think anyone in this category this year, Nick D, has won one. Would be my assumption.
Wow.
I don't think
right,
unless Jeffrey.
Cool.
No. Yeah, no.
Best of luck to all of them.
This is his first nomination. Jeffrey Wright.
Well, he was. Oh, okay, yeah. Giamatti was. Yeah, this is also his first Best Actor, but in 2006 he was put up for Best Supporting.
And Sideways.
Cinderella Man.
Okay.
Wasn't nominated for Sideways. That bullshit.
Now this is a hard one. I love Emma Stone. The movie was very interesting. Oh wait, was the chick? I thought the chick from Priscilla was up. Was Priscilla up for something? What was Priscilla up for?
Dude, she was great. Yeah, how is she?
Nothing we've seen so far.
Not a single category, right? I swear it was up for something. Maybe I'm tripping.
At least not yet.
Priscilla really was great.
Yeah, I just watched it. It's on the list.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Well, that'll be next week's show. But anyways, I've only seen 3 of these. I'm sure Jerry, you've seen Killers of the Flower Moon, right? She was fantastic. She really was a great, and I think the second main role to the film was her more than Robert De Niro. He kind of went Leo than her. And she does the whole thing, especially towards the second half of it, you know?
Yeah.
But we've grown up with Emma Stone, from Superbad to, all these different films we've watched, Zombieland. La La Land, a couple lands there. So I want to go with Emma Stone, but
Yeah, I don't know. I bet it'll either
I think it's gonna
be.
kill the Flower Moon Lady.
Yeah, if it's not her, I would assume it's gonna be Carrie Mulligan, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Lily.
This lady was good in it, dude, but like it wasn't that great. I would go with Emma Stone. Emma Stone, I think, won the award somewhere at one of they made the British one or something. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. Actually, don't hold me to that, folks. Let me walk that one back. Let's just go with Chris. We what? Nolan, everyone.
I mean, it's Nolan or Scorsese, but I think
yeah.
It's Nolan or Scorsese for sure, in my opinion. Like, and again, as a guy who's only seen any of these.
Oppenheimer with the easy dunk on that one. We're here. Here we are. Best picture.
Now this, I feel like this can really go. I mean, it's either Oppenheimer. Same thing. I think it's Oppenheimer or Killer. I bet it's Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I mean,
and I really want to see Holdover fiction.
Now, do we remember what won the DeLuises this past year?
Barbie, right?
Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie. Barbie won our award show.
I think it's if they're gonna give it to Barbie, any of them, it should be this one, but it's just like I think it's going up, and in the upset wouldn't be Barbie. I think upset would be Killer, personally.
No, I think upset would be the Holdovers for some reason. I don't know why. I think
that would be cool. I mean, again,
but
too,
then
like a lot of buzz. It was like there's a lot of fucking.
You look at this and like Poor Things is even up in kind of the running here. They're only they're the next one after Barbie, which I'm surprised by.
Yeah,
and that's it, folks. That's our Oscars. That's our ballot for the year. Well, that's not our ballot actually. That's us kind of trying to guess what we thought was gonna win, more so than what we want to win.
BK, who's not here anymore.
And the Oscars are Sunday?
Oscars are Sunday. Oscars are this Sunday. It's going to be a fantastic show.
For sure watch Poor Things by Sunday. I'll just rent it.
You have to buy it.
And then you have to buy it? Jeez.
Yeah. $20.
$20 dues.
And not a steel case?
Amazon.
No steel case?
No steel case.
I mean, it's like I'll buy a steel case if it can get here by Sunday.
Yeah.
But otherwise, get it.
I think it's it's an interesting Oscars this year. I mean, obviously Oppenheimer is the easy front runner for most of these awards, but you never know. There could be some upsets. It will be an interesting Oscars.
Winner this year's Razzie.
I don't know. And the best actor, it feels like, I don't know, some unfamiliar Bradley Cooper. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like, you don't have, there's no, that they didn't give it Leo a nod. It's kind of what I'm almost trying to say here. Is like, there's no like Leo or like that big name that normally is in there didn't get in there, Not, you can't see the same with RDJ being in this one. It's like RDJ, Ryan Gosling, Mark Ruffalo, Robert De Niro. I mean, come on. They're all in this one. But normally this looks as kind of the same thing up here, where you see all those names here, and that didn't kind of happen this year, which is interesting. And the same goes for the ladies.
Yeah,
I think this is Emma Stone's first nomination. Okay, let me check that before I say that.
I bet she got one for Easy A.
That's another great movie.
That's a great movie. I wasn't even talking shit. I love that. And so the Razzies are on Friday. Can we pull up the Razzies real quick and just see what they nominated? We don't even have to chime in. I just want to see like what were the worst movies in their opinion.
$2024, right? Razzies 2024.
Yeah. It was just March 9th. Yeah.
Razzies.com.
I assume. I don't even know if it's a thing. There might not even. I mean, there's gotta be if it's on the 9th.
And what do you want?
I just want to see like what was nominated for the Razzies. I just want to this year. I just want to see like what were the
Exorcist.
worst years
For worst picture is Exorcist Believer, Expendables 4, Meg 2, Shazam.
Wait, well, I can pull
Winnie the
this up.
Pooh.
I got what? There's a Variety article on it.
Shazam 2 was 2023. Wow, Shazam 2 feels like a million fucking
This
years
is it,
ago.
Jerry.
I don't know. I was looking at the Wikipedia.
Worst picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Russell Crowe.
Oh, I want to see that Expendable.
Oh my god!
I wanted to see the Meg 2.
So many ads on this fucking website. It's insane.
I hope Vin Diesel wins.
Oh,
Did anyone
that
see
Winnie the Pooh.
Blood and Honey?
Yeah, that sounded interesting,
see
right?
It's on Amazon or something. It's
Oh,
on
wow.
I might check it out.
They gave Russell Crowe a nod for the Pope Exorcist. That's hilarious. And Vin
Hell yeah.
Diesel.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Vin
and Chris
Diesel.
Evans.
Chris Evans.
That movie was horrible. That Ghosted movie. It's on Apple Plus. It's not good, dude. It was bad.
I would say Shazam is my pick for worst movie, but only one I saw.
Really? You would go with Shazam on that?
Only one I saw. I can't even speak to the others. You know what I mean? Like
I'll go Meg. I'll go Meg 2 just from the trailers alone. Like get out of here.
I don't know.
And I
That's
guess
the
I'm
only one
going
I've
Vin
seen,
Diesel.
and it's
That's the only one I've seen.
It's pretty cheesy that it's fun. So
I
would
turned-
almost go with
I-
Exorcist.
I
for worst
turned-
picture.
I turned off Meg 1 within I think 15 minutes of watching it.
Okay.
I was
Just
like,
jump
not
into
for me.
2.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll think about
it's
it.
bad, but like, yeah, jump into 2, not even knowing, and it's like they've already been through this once, and like, it's oh my god, and by the end, there's like one fish pun they do that's like, it's so worth the wait. It's so worth the wait.
Worst actress, man. Megan Fox. I mean, that's kind of
I
low.
haven't seen any of those.
That's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. She was bad in this movie.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
That character actually. She was kind of like one of the worst parts of that Shazam film.
Seriously, going back to the villain.
Yeah,
That was
the
a
villain
trash
makes
villain.
everything. She was a trash villain. Totally, Nick. Totally. Megan Fox is on this list multiple times. Wow.
I'm gonna see this Expendables. I'm gonna see the Expendables before the
Big year for Megan Fox. Wow, and Five Nights at Freddy's even made it on this list. That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Michael
Lucy Liu,
Douglas,
amazing actor.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's great.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray deserves to be on this because he was bad in that. He did not work for shit
yeah.
in that film. It did not work. Sylvester Stallone. The list is great.
They did not like the worst screen couple. E2. Love it. E2.
Yeah, they really did not like Expendables.
Magic Mike's Last Dance. Selma Hayek on here for 2 separate movies.
I don't know what to say about any of these. I didn't see any of these. Okay, here we go. With
Worst.
I thought this was actually good. I think that's a bad take, but that's fine.
I think it's just a prequel, so they had to. Put up.
Yeah.
They didn't put up -1. Worst director. Damn. Ant-Man is just.
Yeah.
I guess the Expendables. And.
They
probably
definitely did not like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't for everyone, I guess. I enjoyed it, but I get it.
All I can say is I love Paul Rudd. Like, I'll watch any. Worst screenplay. Okay. All right. Interesting. This is not what I would have put on.
I mean, were those
Like 3 years ago?
I'm trying to think, like, what was did we do a worst movie category last year? We didn't.
No, Jared didn't like. I think the only one would be Skinamarink and Crimes of the Future. Those were like the most like.
Yeah,
hated
but those
that we
movies
talked
weren't
about last year.
Those movies are old though. I meant like we didn't have. Well, yeah. Well, Skinamarink is now a legendary thing here on the show. We're gonna make like T-shirts or something, and
Dude, fuck yeah. I'd love it.
Jared's just wrong about Crimes of the Future and doesn't know what the hell he's talking about because that movie's fantastic. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rewatch that.
Do we
Viggo
hate anything else?
Viggo Mortensen was just so good.
Eating plastic and just living life. Leia Sadu was great.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, our stream ended down here, huh? He had to hop off.
Oh, did he get the? Thank you for doing that, I hope you got a.
I think he powered down. I think I think he powered down at a maybe.
Oh.
He might have had to power down. He might have rage quit there, boys and girls. I don't know. I don't know when he powered down.
We need to see the. We need to see the kill that made him.
So all right, we looked at the Razzies. We looked at the Oscars noms. We'll come back and visit the Oscars on who won and whether or not we were surprised by any of the winners on Tuesday's show when we come back. But, you know, one last time, because it's only 3 minutes long, let's watch Fats.
It wasn't as gross as it could have been, but it was really...
We'll wrap up the show with this. We're a full circle show here, folks. Did I mention the music was done by Jer?
This guy.
We're over at KFC getting the Chizza. We're just getting one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, could I get the Chizza,
Should have made him
please?
get like 3.
Could I get the Chizza, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then be like, dude, I'm not even trying it.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
No, that'll be
You
good.
gotta eat these, bro.
Thank you. Chizza combo.
So you excited for this?
No, I'm not. Damn, dude, look how much it is. Is this a whole ass pizza? It was $11. I don't know. I saw this piece of chicken with some sauce on it and some cheese on it. But then I just saw the woman bring out a whole box to someone. So we'll find out. Yeah.
I didn't point this out. Fats went to open the door to get it from her, but then she was like already going for it through the crack in the window.
Yeah.
If you rewind, you can hear the door open, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
There's two of them in here. We're gonna try this out today. It's the Chizza, the Rizza. Yeah, it's got cheese and sauce and pepperoni on this thing. On a piece of chicken, just a chicken breast, I guess. I don't know. There it goes.
You really wonder what sauce they're using.
Probably the same as Tony.
It's about what
You think he cut a deal with them?
Try it.
Probably.
It's really good. Should've gotten one of these. It's not good at all. I think it's just ketchup.
he bites it again.
Yeah, that it like
I mean,
immediately
chicken,
takes another
pepperoni's
bite.
better, but the sauce is really bad. It's not really doable. I don't recommend it. But you should try it. I think I have heartburn already. All right, one more bite and I'm done.
You're not gonna finish it, huh?
Well, do I need to even take another bite? Yeah, do I need to take another bite?
No, I mean I don't give a shit. But like, I mean that's all you're gonna do with it?
No, I can keep going. No, as rain was, yeah. One bite was plenty. One bite's plenty. That's my third. It's really just the sauce that ruins it. I don't know. Nothing else that bad. Just the sauce is terrible. I don't know what else to say. It's hot. They made a fresh one. At least it wasn't sitting there all day. But you seen it, the Chizza. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah,
It's not even
I'll
Kentucky
give
Fried
them
Chicken.
that.
What's the K for?
You at least got a fresh one.
Stop calling it Kentucky years ago. It was gross. It wasn't as gross as it could have been, but it was really bad. It reminded me of like elementary school cafeteria food before there were like regulations. It just like whatever they just found and slopped together, dumped it on some chicken. Other than that, I'm not mad about it. Wouldn't get it again. Wish I didn't take 3 bites. Wish I took 2 or less, or 1 or 0, but I had to try it. And that's it.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Classic.
Yeah. Classic stuff. Nice, nice. And Sadu, I noticed that the likes, or really, I'm saying this to Jerry, but you were saying it to Sadu. I've noticed that the likes and the subscribes have gone down. More people watch the show, but the likes aren't going up. Have you noticed that at all?
Yeah. It's like the 3, me liking it, you
Me liking it.
Yeah.
Or maybe Nick.
We like it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So what I'm really pointing out, if
people
we need you all just to press the gosh darn button. It takes 2 freaking seconds. It doesn't bite. Nothing's gonna happen. Like, subscribe.
Just do
might
it when you
get a
enter
free
when
sheet of
you
grip tape.
click on the video. Do it immediately and then leave.
Yeah.
You're already
Yes.
in the chat typing. Do it
Yes.
and then
It's like thanking the bus driver in Fortnite, Fats, if you're still here and you're listening. Just thank the bus driver off tops. Don't think about it. Just do it. And then, because you might forget. So just get it out of the way immediately. The button's there from the beginning of the episode all the way to the end of the episode. So if we can get a like, we would appreciate that. I don't know why we even care. It's not like it's going to do anything. But you know what? We do. I want the likes to be even with the views. That's my personal goal.
I think that's a good goal. I think that's
We're
a
up
good
to
goal.
5 likes and 3 watching, so we did it.
Oh, wow. We
More
surpassed.
likes than watches.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, chat. See, chat. When it's
Chat.
nice when we work together.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's this week's show. I think that was a fun show. Little surprise
Yeah.
doof segment with Fats. And, we'll try to do more of these. And that video will be out later this week. But if in the meantime, you got a 3-hour video with the one, the only, the Hag. This is actually a really good moment right here with Hag. Wait, let me actually mute this. Okay, right here, Jerry, make sure you're watching. This is when he realizes that he's standing in BK's shot. Wait for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that should
thought
be up
the
for best
one
editing in
part-
2023.
It's like the cover band. They played some song and like Hag just like immediately pops his shirt off and starts like dancing.
This is the cover band.
Hell yeah.
Let's see if we can find the part Jerry's talking about.
I like how they're all
He's like right in
Yeah,
front of
they're
the
all-
camera,
they've
so
all
you'll
got
like
white-
notice.
he's got like a white jazz bass, white telly in the back. What
It,
is this
it
up
must
front?
be right around here because I just seen a guy
I
with
was gonna say, I think
a shirt off.
yeah, I think right when he went like that, he does that. He pops his shirt off.
Wait, so
Yeah,
he's
I
right
think
there. Is it popping off from
Yeah, I
this
think-
position?
I think so. I think he gets super juiced. They like start playing a song or something. He walks up.
He's doing some air guitar right here.
Of
Hell yeah.
course, of course.
Like and subscribe for air guitar.
We need we need a Hag soundbite on here.
I mean that.
Alright,
Yeah,
maybe it
you've
wasn't
got.
here.
You have like hours and hours.
Hag's liking it.
There it is.
Wait, that might not be Hag.
No, it's Hag. I was watching this. Trust me.
No, but I think there might be another
Screw it.
topless person in here. Well, that guy was having
Ooh.
that was Jake too. I'm pretty sure that just came flying in.
Hell yeah.
He's hiding Hag the tambourine. Okay, is this where he
Oh,
pops?
yeah, someone popping their shirt off now. I think someone else is popping their shirt off camera.
Yeah.
They're about to come in.
It was a bro night, bro. A lot of shirts getting popped off. I like how we were about to wrap up the show and we've somehow dived into this video. Wait, oh,
Hag's on stage.
He starts singing.
Just screaming. Not even
I was hoping he's gonna pop his shirt off while he's playing with them, huh? He's hugging them. Oh, then a different band's on. You sure it was during the cover band? I'm pretty sure he pops his shirt off during this. Actually, I'm certain he does because I have a photo of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, the beginning of this. Wait, the beginning of this actually is the highlight. Right when this other band plays. Right there. That's oh God. Oh. When the videos are this long and you can't like. All right, you can hear Hag. Everybody in the building. This is this moment right here is so good. Roadman. I'm making a speech. And then Justin, the lead singer of Warsight's like, no, get out of here.
Get out of here.
And then then he just walks away. Like, okay.
Was that a bottle of champagne he had?
A bottle of wine, red wine probably. Now, here's what I have to say about this. Now, Justin's an awesome dude, so there's no hate to Justin from Warsight. Great guy. But Hag does pay to put this whole thing on. I love the fact that he tried.
It is his event.
It is his event, but everyone knows it's Hag. So like these dudes are like, we're about to play.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for this whole show. Yeah. I'm making a speech. And he's trying to tell Justin, I know Hag. He's like, hold on 1 second. She's gonna, and Justin's like,
one thing. Let me just say one thing.
Justin's like, no, dude, you're out of here. And Hag actually accepts it, which I'm surprised he didn't argue. Normally he would try to argue that.
Yeah.
I think Hag actually like looks up to Justin, and he knows Justin's doing him a favor by playing this show because Warsight's like an actual like. Nothing. I don't know anything about any of the other bands. I shouldn't say that, but they like tour and do stuff. They're just good friends with Hag.
Yeah.
Justin is that guy right there, and these dudes rule, bro. Warsight's awesome. They've played Hag's party every year. Justin's Hag's good friends with them. They rule. But by the time they're playing too, it's the end of the night. You can see how long this video is, right? People have already left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because like I think the thing that Hag doesn't seem to get is that the people coming to hang out with him. It's his birthday, you know. And yes, he puts this great show together with all these different bands. But I think if it was less bands with bigger gaps in between or something, would help the event. Personal opinion.
Yeah.
People's juiceness off the music would be at a higher level, but instead of it becoming the end of the night and everyone's kind of already worn out or have left potentially, you know what I mean? So throw that out there. Anyways, I don't even remember how we got back on this. Oh, I was saying you could watch that video until the Fats food review comes out, or any of our other videos. You know, do at Foodie Lands. Hattie at Alameda County Fair, why not? BK making
they can find
trail mix. You know. All right. I don't know. I was just lagging here. Roadman. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.
Peace out.
Coming out.